I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I resigned. I am 100% following my dreams, and I can say that confidently because I did not tell my parents when I initially made this decision. They probably think I misled them because initially I came up with a 6-month save up. My dad called it a 6-month run where I was going to dead all extracurricular activities, save money so that in 6 months I could stop and fulfill my dream. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't wait 6 months. I couldn't. I was like, okay, 3 months. Let's do 3 months. We'll go into the new year. We'll use up all the PTO. We'll just keep going, and then we'll be out of there by February. And I couldn't do that. When God gives you a passion, a motive, it just eats you up. Like, it was almost like I had to get out. I mean, the job was cool. Definitely things about it I didn't like towards the end, but hey, that's with all jobs. I mean, you're not following your passion, but it was cool. But and then once I became aware of things, it just made it kind of sour, and I was just like, yo, any opportunity I get, I have to pass it up because I have to work. So it's damn near impossible to follow your dream with a full-time job. It is possible, but there comes a time where you have to take that leap of faith. And I thought that time would come when I damn near made it. But in order to damn near make it, you gotta take the steps to get there. I couldn't even take the first step because I always had to work. There's not enough PTO and sick days for me to take off, and for when I really need that time for me to be on set. I get opportunities and blessings and advice no matter where I go that has something to do with film. So if it's free or paid, there's someone there or something there that's gonna give me something to help me with this journey. And my mom was like, what movie you think you're missing out on that you gotta quit your job? And I'm like, Mom, anybody we see in a big movie started off doing those small things and they worked their way up. When we see them on TV in 2017, they started in like 2006. Okay, their rap sheets, them was way back. And it just made me think like, damn, I gotta really take this shit serious. Like, I'm playing. Everybody says it, take the leap of faith, take the leap of faith. And it's so fucking annoying because it's like, okay, nigga, I got bills to pay. Okay, even if I cut out my bills, you still need money. You do. It's America. You need that shit. I hate when people give you advice or they kind of tell you and it's like, bruh, okay, congrats, you made it. You took the leap of faith. Help me.
You can be anything you want to be in this world.
You gotta back up statements with that, with exactly how can I be anything I want to be. Because the reality is, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else's journey is different, but how am I get there? Can you give me an example? Can you tell me your story? When I decided that at my job, I was making $93.50 a day. After I took out taxes, I was making I got paid $15 an hour. I was making $93.50 a day. I would be there all day, 9 hours, an hour paid lunch, but 9 hours, and I was a debt collection specialist, so that was hell. Is there anything else you could do to make your $93.50 a day that would take up less time? So I started researching opportunities. And they say, you know, the starving artist, you can bartend, or you can, so I started looking into that. And like, once I get my mindset to something, it's like, pew! Like, I go hard, and like people will be like, stop, and I'm like, no, go hard, boom, and I hit the wall, and then like the reality sets in, and I'm like, okay, calm down. But I just started formulating these ideas because I knew I just needed to get out. And I was like, I can bartend at a strip club, I make a lot of money. And I was like, no, people are gonna smack me on my ass and shit, and I'm gonna have to take it for a tip, and I'm gonna end up fighting this nigga, and that's not gonna work. I was like, well, I can bust tables, but then I'm like, I have no experience busting tables. It's gonna be enough to pay my rent, it's gonna be enough to pay my car note. And so I'm just like, So I thought of Lyft. Lyft, I heard, makes some really good money. Lyft and Uber. Thank God I live in Atlanta, so the shit is busy. So I looked into that. I started doing that. I started dipping into that a little before and after work. Made some good money. So I just started Googling legal ways to make money. There's so many ways out there, you guys, that you can make money. Go on YouTube. There are a lot of videos where it's like, I made $1,000 in 30 seconds. But, like, there's no legitimate, like, this lady, I forgot her. I'm going to put her profile down here. She has, like, work from home jobs. There's work from home part-time, because my mom and people are saying, oh, just work from home. 40 hours in an office or 40 hours at home. I need to be on set. I need to control when I clock in and clock out. I need to decide when I'm off and when I'm not off. Because movies and set and shit like that is like random. You gotta be available. So I'm looking for flex part-time work, okay? And I'm just like, you know, to be an extra, they cast for that every day in Atlanta. You only getting paid $8 an hour, but you're usually on set all day. So I can make about 120, 140 a day being on set. Yes, I'm gonna be tired, but this is what I want to do. I decided, okay, I'm gonna be extras. I'm gonna live. I got a brand new truck. I'm gonna live. Don't want to put the wear and tear on my car, but I'm not gonna do it full time. I'll lift when things are getting dry. Transcribing on the internet, where you hear audio message and type them up for deaf people, that pays good money. I mean, you just look up work from home or flex part-time jobs, so you don't get into too much of the not scammy stuff, but I don't know, you know, some stuff is just like, okay, like how exactly does this work? It needs to be clear and concise. I need cut and dry with me. I need, this is what I'm talking about, this is how much you make, this is what you need to do. Not a 10-minute story about how much money you make and then it's not really clear exactly how they making that money. That's not gonna help. If I'm not being clear in this video, comment below and tell me exactly what you wanna know how much money I'm making. Now you wanna know what? The transcribing thing, they didn't hire me. But with Lyft and extra work, I could pull it through. I did save up a little money. I cashed in my 401k. Because when this is the holiday season right now and it's dead out here. Like it's dead out here. I'm in a drought. But I don't worry about nothing. Because worrying don't solve nothing. I just put everything in God's hands. Like literally, he's going to work it out. I'm going to do everything that I need to do, and then after that, I'm giving it to God. You know, and even then, whatever I'm doing it with him. Part of being your own boss, you don't make, I'm not making $93.50 a day, but I may make $300 one day, and I may make none the next day. So here we are, y'all. I decide, all right, I'm quitting. I got to get out of here. I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice though, but I got to get out of here. I got to follow my dream. So I'm just like, it's time to take that jump, you know. And I've always asked my acting coach, you know, how do you know? And he's like, people just know. And I took that as, like I said, I'm like, oh, I gotta damn near be, oh my, I gotta make it and then I get to quit. No, it starts before then. And when I get out there and see the things people are doing, I'm like, okay, I get it now. So like I said, we got Lyft, we got being an extra, oh, someone told me at an audition for the movie I'm in, someone told me about a Facebook group called Brand Ambassadors of Atlanta. And they have random freelance jobs for like no less than like, okay, I did see it 17 an hour, but they're like 20, 25 an hour. Like to work on New Year's Eve, 65 an hour. I'm not lying, like totally legal. You dead ass, they post up something, you send them a resume, a picture of yourself, you fill out, I think, a 1099, like an independent contract form. And since I am my own boss, I basically am not paying any taxes. So that the government doesn't chew my ass up and spit me out, I go ahead, my mom does taxes, so she told me that when that happens, put about 10% of all your earnings to the side. And I actually calculated in my check at my other job the percentage of money that taxes, federal and Georgia and shit took out, and it was about 10 to 15%. So the CYA cover your ass, cover my ass. Every check I get from Lyft, from being an extra, from doing an ambassador job, I take out 15% of that and I put it in a box. I also, since I do Lyft, I have to claim anything with my card. Gas, candy I buy for them, water I buy for them. Every receipt I have a picture of in my phone, and I put it in the box with the money that's going to be for my taxes. So it'd be cool if I break even and don't owe anything, because then that's extra money. But I did file exempt at my last job, so I'm pretty sure I owe them niggas. Like, I shook a sign for Sprint and was like, damn, bro, you went out bad, you shook a sign. Skirt! They paid me $25 an hour, okay? Then it rained, so I sat my ass down. Then it was too cold, okay? So I really shook that sign for a good 45 minutes and got paid $100, okay? I will shake that sign and spin it around for 25, and you would too, okay? But see, I ain't worried about what people think. So I decided to make my last day like on a Friday that we got paid. That way, in 2 more weeks, I got 1 more check, even though I hadn't worked to cover it. So I did that on purpose. I didn't want people knowing that I was leaving, except for the people I talk to every day. Why? Because people want to know why, and that's completely fine. When you leave a job, they're expecting you to go to the next job. Like they're like, that's how it works 9 times out of 10. I'm following my dream. And when you tell people that, they be like, And I just didn't. I ain't want to hear that shit. Okay, my mom made up too, so it's really nothing. Okay, nothing you could tell me to try to convince me. Because when I left my job before that, at DFAX, they tried that. They talked shit about me when I left too. I didn't give them a notice. I didn't have time. Professionally, I felt bad. Personally, spiritually, mentally, I didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, I don't have time for this. So I'm just like, you know, it's none of their business. I don't want to have to keep explaining to them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm passionate about acting. I just want to take the leap of faith. So I just told people that I talk to every day, because I didn't want to dip off on them like that. But I told them not to say anything. They've been hanging this promotion over my head for so long. I'm supposed to get promoted. I said, okay, you know, if they promote me, it'll be, instead of 15 an hour, I get paid 18 an hour. To basically do less work and be like a mini supervisor. Like, if they promote me, I'll stay 6 more months. That shit dragged. It dragged. And that pissed me off, because if you say something professionally, you need to follow through with it. If it wasn't concrete, say that. But if you say you're going to update me, update me. If you say something's going to happen and I ask for an update a week later and you look at me like I got an eyeball right here, or like I'm speaking, I don't know, another language that you don't understand. So I started just clearing out my desk. So we're taking everything. Yeah, pretty much. So to the room off, you gotta take it. So this will stay. To pull them off, things will stay. But this was fun. But I took it off because I was knocking it down. You can hear me whispering, like I'm literally whispering, because I'm just like trying to document this, but at the same time I don't want nobody like, huh, what are you doing? So like I took down everything off the back. I had a bunch of pictures and colors and drawings. That's how I like made it. And I took them all down, and I just said, if anybody asked me, I'm gonna be like, I was knocking them down, so I just took them down. Okay, if I look down, I'm looking at my computer because I want to be accurate. I want to make sure I don't leave out no footage that I caught. When I decide, okay, I'm going to turn this 2 week notice in, they're serious about promoting me. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to tell them a little earlier. So me being professional and classy, I pull my manager in and I'm like, look, I'm going to have to decline this almost promotion that I haven't got yet, but I know I'm about to get, because I just rather not. I think it's going to take time away from me it's going to take time away from me wanting to act, because she knew I was into film and acting. Trying to, you know, not show her the left hand what the right hand's doing, but at the same time, trying to be professional and not take on a position knowing that they're going to have to train someone else. I don't have this big meeting and congratulations, and then 3 days later be like, oh, thank you, I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving. So she's confused, because she's like, you're going to get paid more to do less. So I give her a little more. I'm leaving. I don't know when. I did know when. But I'm like, I'm leaving. I don't really know when. So I'm not sure. I bet she's like, you sure you want to decline? I'm like, yes. So it's decline. I'm just a regular $15 an hour. And people are like, why'd you decline it? And I'm just like, I just didn't want it. My dad tells me, you don't owe anyone an explanation, and when you like say no and don't explain it to someone, it's seen as rude, but it's really not rude at all. And people who do it are seen as like me, but you really don't have to explain anything to anyone. It's a courtesy, and you don't have to say yeah. And if you say no, you don't have to say why. I don't know who to give this 2 week notice to. I'm thinking I'm supposed to give it to HR. So I go down there a few days early, like 2.5 weeks, and say, hey, when I decide to quit, do I give this to y'all? And they're like, yes, I am. And when I decide to, who do I give this to? Oh, you give it to your manager. Okay, cool. So I go back to eating my lunch. I get back to lunch, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll turn this in to her next week. She comes to my desk, okay, yeah, so you can go ahead and give it to me. So HR done backdoored me and ran up to my manager like, your employee's about to quit. Oh my God. And it's like, okay, fuck it, here you go. So I ended up getting it a little early, which was fine, but I was just like, okay, that was just annoying. The last day, it ended up snowing. It ended up canceling work, but I ended up leaving an hour before they canceled work, like at 12:30 instead of 1:30. And so people are like, you out? And I'm like, yeah, I'm out, like pretending I'm leaving because it's snowing. Like I gotta go get my kids or something. My kids I don't have. So here's a video of me just like dummy excited about leaving. It's kind of annoying. It's cute, but it's just like, okay. 4 days
No. Well, if you don't count, yeah, 4. Well, if you don't count the day, then no, because I still have to work that day, so it's 4. Okay.
I told my parents, my dad took it like, he was just like, cool, it's lit, like, get it. My mom was like worried, which is completely understandable, about like me getting money and stuff. And she was like, are you gonna be homeless? Like, will you take it that far? And I was like, yes. She was like, when are you gonna realize this isn't gonna work? And I was like, never. She's just a little worried, which is understandable, because who wouldn't worry about their kid if they decide to quit their job? So that's understanding. And then we're just raising 2 different generations. So like, us millennials are like going after happiness and not just about security. So, you know, we're just gonna continue to kind of bump heads with stuff like that, but definitely supportive. Love my parents to death. They're really supportive. I know a lot of actors who are famous now, or people who might want to be famous, parents literally kick them out in the street. Well, I'm grown now, but still, they still help and support me when I need it. I told myself it would have been nice to start this a lot earlier. I would have been a lot further, but everything happens for a reason, and I like everything that happened in my life leading up to this. It's been cool so far, besides it being dry because it's the holidays. That kind of sucks, but I just spend that time trying to focus, relax, know that money's coming and not to worry. And honestly, to edit, get back into this, get back into skits, and I have so many ideas. And what are ideas if they're just ideas, if you don't turn them into something? And just in the free time, if I don't have work, making my own. You know, my skits and stuff, they're a pretty good hit. So, you know, I have all this free time. Let's go, turn on the camera. And sometimes that motivation can slip away if I'm in a bad mood, or if I just get really comfortable. So I have, like, even now, I came home and I had a high energy, and I was like, let's go, let's record it right now, because since I don't be having nowhere to be, I'll be running the house looking like a bum. And I had somewhere to be today, and I look cute or straight. So I was like, I need to take advantage. Follow your dreams. Find out how much money you make now. Find out how much money you need to make. Calculate how much your bills are every month. And figure out, what else can I do to get this money that'll take up less of my time? What else can I do? Start saving now. Start doing extra shit before and after work to get money. Start saving so you can have that cushion if you want that cushion. My cushion's pretty thin because I didn't save a lot. But that's okay with me. I just really want to cover all the areas of like how this shit is so possible. Like, even if you don't want to act, like, you want to go back, whatever you want to do, there's other ways to get money on your own that you don't have to clock in or clock out, or be somewhere all damn day missing out on what you want to do. And if you want to, what you want to do is going to take some time and experience whatever to get there, find other ways. Go Google right now, work from home jobs, flex jobs, ways to get money legally. Drop shipping. Drop shipping was something else I forgot to mention that someone told me about, which is basically when you buy a case online, that case was really 50 cents from like a wholesale place, and someone's selling it to you for like $5. So that's a profit of $4.50, and that can be with anything. Furniture. I did a sex toy, and I just described it so sexual and for both genders, and a phone case. But my friend put me on, was like, you need like a lot of stuff, which I guess makes sense, because if people go to my page and are like, she only has 2 things, like, this is a scam. If you're someone who's passive and you just want things to come to you, well, definitely the creative world isn't for you. Because you can't wait on opportunity. You have to make your own opportunities. You have to ask questions. You have to get involved. You have to go against what's comfortable. Like, I'm very outgoing, but there are times where I still have to push myself out of the thin shell that I do have and ask, hey, how did you get this speaking role? Hey, what's your name on Naja? Hey, want a picture? Hey, like, how did you find out about this? How do you feel about getting an agent? Like, closed mouths don't get fed. Don't keep your day job podcast on iTunes. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Her name's Kathy. I can't remember her last name. Phenomenal. You need that motivation. You decide to do anything like this, you need positive people around you, and you need positive thoughts and just positivity, and keep that energy up. But of course, fill it with doing things. But I like listening to her on the way to wherever I'm going, leaving, at home. If I can do it, you can do it. And I didn't even save up that much money. And I can't believe, like, I'm standing here saying this. Like, I can't believe I've come this far. Like, this is awesome. Pray, drink water, work hard. I'm in a movie. I'm in a movie, a feature film. I have a speaking role in it. I'm not background. I will be background in other films because I got bills to pay. And it's fun, and there's experience, and there's networking. But somewhere, that is a step, okay? That is a step. Alright guys, Naja Brene, Happy and Broke, out. My head hurts.
Motherfucker grip the mic and heat flow. I just wanna spread love, they want me to bleed slow. I just wanna keep the peace and help people. Give some of this money that I'm making to the people. So